शुरू हो गई स्ट्रीम क्या? हेलो गाइस, मेरे को कैमरा बड़ा एक चीज़ और करनी मुझे भाई। तो मेरे ना ताम झाम इतने सारे हैं कि क्या आज हो रही है तगड़ी बारिश, कड़क रहा है बादल और हम करने आ गए हैं लाइव स्ट्रीम। पता नहीं कि कितनी देर तक चलेगी। हेलो गाइस, क्या हाल है सबके? और सुनाओ किदा फिर मौसम बिगड़ गया है। लेट्स गो। आज हम करेंगे रैंक पुश करेंगे कि रैंक पुश करेंगे। हेलो, आ रही है मेरी आवाज़? क्लियर आ रही है? बीच में नॉइज़ पॉल्यूशन भी है, कोई बात नहीं, झेल लेना। मजाक कर रहा हूँ। तो और सुनाओ, क्या हाल है फिर? की हाल है? कौन कौन है? कौन कौन लाइव आ गया है हमको देखने? तुम्हारा भाई लाइव स्ट्रीम कर रहा है। आज हम जो जो हमने टूर्नामेंट में खेलने के बाद जो जो सीखा है, आज उसको हम यहाँ पर अपनाएंगे। देखेंगे कि क्या फ़र्क पड़ा है हमारे गेम प्ले में। लेट्स गो। उससे पहले मैं चाय भी पी लूँ। सुकून है गाइस, चाय पीना सुकून। नहीं नहीं, उधर नहीं रखना, मैं पीता रहूँगा, जल्दी खत्म करूँगा क्योंकि फिर हमें गेम खेलना। सुकून वो सुकून चाहता है यार। लेट्स गो लेट्स गो। अरे यार, माइक मैंने ये हटा दिया है। अब इसको छोटा करें हम पहले। ओके। बादल यूं गरजता है। यो, इतना ठीक है, इतना ठीक है, यस। चलो बॉयज, आज हम थोड़ा सा मैं आज थोड़ा स्ट्रेटेजी थोड़ी चेंज करके खेलेंगे क्योंकि बहुत कुछ सीखा है, बहुत कुछ किया। नहीं खेल रहा हूँ या हार रहे हैं, उस तब हम चेंज करेंगे, ठीक है? डिवीज़न 2 आ चुके हैं बाय द वे। डिवीज़न 1 हम अभी तक नहीं गए हैं। डिवीज़न 2 बिल्कुल 20 लॉस 18 विन 13 ड्रॉ। बहुत बेकार है ये स्टैट्स, बहुत ही गंदे स्टैट्स है ये। मेरे को लगता है कि मैं 1560 नो। कैसे मौसम है तुम्हारे यहाँ पर? क्या सबके किसी के लाइट लूट तो नहीं कट गई भाई? आज मेरी साइट पे इनाग्रेशन था। इनाग्रेशन का मतलब आज हमारे जैसे हमारी कंस्ट्रक्शन जो साइट होती है उसका जो रिबन कटिंग होगी, मतलब कि अब हम अपना काम शुरू कर सकते हैं। अभी तक हम अपना काम नहीं शुरू कर सकते थे। छोटा मोटा हम अपना काम कर सकते थे, लाइक छोटे मोटे झुग्गियाँ वगैरह बना सकते थे, पर रियल काम नहीं कर सकते थे। तो अब हमारा जैसे अब हम नीचे डाउन जाएंगे, बेसमेंट है, तो उसका काम शुरू होने वाला है। तो अब वो काम शुरू के चक्कर में आज इनॉग्रेशन था, जिसमें हमारे गवर्नर साहब आए थे हमारी साइड पे। कुछ चुप रहा है, चलो लेट्स गो। गेम की आवाज़ और मेरी आवाज़ प्रॉपर है? कोई बताएगा, कोई नहीं बताएगा, तो भी चलेगा। जो लाइव स्ट्रीम देख रहे हैं, लाइक सब्सक्राइब बताना आपने का भी हमारा थोड़ा सा पूरे दिमाग का खेलने का। तो उसकी जगह मैसी चलाएगा, मैसी नेमार। तो भाई मैं आज खेलूँगा पूरा स्किल, आज हमारा भाई खेलेगा स्किल के साथ, नो मोर ड्रामा, स्किलर आज पूरा फुल बंदा खेल रहा है। वो CF में पूरा अटैकिंग आ रहा है। इस मैच के बाद तो हमारी चैट पे आए हैं बारूद भाई, बारूद फैला देगा जो इस मैच के बाद, पक्का इस मैच के बाद खेलेंगे। क्यों नहीं खेलेंगे यार, खेलेंगे। आज टाइम पे आया यार, कैसे हो गया आज टाइम पे?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
चाय पिलो guys, चाय पिलो।
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Police. Commandos.
So we're up and running.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Sergi gets it clear. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's intervened well there. Good play on the left-hand side here. Rijkaard calmly anticipates.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
So he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Could be danger here. Hernandez. Now Simons. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Pretty robust defending.
No foul, says the referee. Now it's Pele. It's a really well-measured ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Xavi Simons. And this is Eto'o.
गेम का साउंड ज़्यादा है, गेम का साउंड ज़्यादा है ब्रदर। 2 मिनट तो अभी हम ठीक कर देता। बताने के लिए धन्यवाद। और जो चीज़ें बताते हैं, गेम का साउंड ज़्यादा है ना। गेम का साउंड है यार 20% है यार, गेम का साउंड तो बहुत कम है, बल्कि मैंने माइक का साउंड बहुत ज़्यादा किया हुआ है। अब कैसा है? अभी माइक शायद दूर भी था, तब भी होगा। अभी माइक मेरे पास में था। अब बता रहा मुझे माइक कैसा है, अभी आवाज़ ठीक आ रही है। चाय पीने के लिए गया ना।
Oh, red, nice interception. Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. Balde.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Forlan. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
पता नहीं ओवरशैडो कर रही है आपकी वॉइस को अभी भी still.
De Jong. De Jong! Howson can get it clear, and that is expertly dealt with. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. It's Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
गेम की साउंड बहुत ही मतलब 100 अगर 100 लेवल लेके जाए तो गेम की साउंड 100 है और मेरी 80 हो तो ये वो अच्छा सॉरी अब हेलो कैसी है हमारी आवाज
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
चलो और सुनाओ और क्या हाल है बात
James.
क्या चल रहा है जिंदगी में
Messi. And it's Simons. Well, that's well seen too. Messi.
क्या चल रहा है
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
बढ़ गई अभी तो ठीक
So
होगी
know
ना
the team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Pele. Xavi Simons. Looking to play him in. Now it's Simons. And he plays one through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a good foot in there. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Eto! Koundé gets it away. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Hernandez gets flagged offside. Xavi Alonso. This looks promising. Pinches it off him. Eto. Rudiger cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Messi. Great vision. And he was alert to it. Messi. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Pele. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
That has been cut short.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Messi, looking for the run. Pele! It's loose, and oh, he's been in for the pieces!
Oh, time's up.
And the whistle goes.
Time's up,
so
guys.
nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with...
ये वाली फॉर्मेशन पे अगर आप लॉन्ग बॉल और वैसे ही चीजें करते हो तो उसका ज़्यादा इफेक्ट पड़ता है। जो मैं फॉर्मेशन खेल रहा हूँ उसके लिए मैं एक अलग फील्ड बनाने की सोच रहा हूँ, जो कि मैं अब इस्तेमाल करूँगा। किसके साथ करेंगे हम ये इस्तेमाल करेंगे अपने बारूद भाई के साथ। अभी हम फ्रेंडली खेलेंगे तो उसमें हम ये ट्राई करेंगे। बारूद भाई के साथ एक बार ट्राई करता हूँ ये वाली फॉर्मेशन जो मेरे दिमाग में भी चल रही है। 5 व्यूज गाइज, लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें अगर आप मेरी स्ट्रीम पे आ रहे हैं और मेरा गेम प्ले आपको थोड़ा सा भी अच्छा लगता है तो कृपया करके जो लाइक का बटन है उसको दबाएं और एंजॉय करें। तो मेरा है पोजेशन स्टाइल ना, तो लेट्स सी मैं पोजेशन के लिए खेलूं अगर तो डीएमएफ मेरे पास 2 हैं। मैं सीएमएफ खिलाना चाहूँगा। डीएमएफ मैं एक ही रखना चाहूँगा, ठीक है। एक हमारा सीएमएफ रहेगा ये, ठीक है। सॉरी, जो मेरे को डकार आ रहे हैं उसके लिए हम माफ़ी चाहेंगे। ये मेरा मेन मकसद ये है, ठीक है। ये होएगा हमारा मेन एएमएफ एंड दिस इज। तो इस एएमएफ को हम डायरेक्ट यहाँ से उठा के ये भी कर सकते हैं, एसएस भी कर सकते हैं, ठीक है। अब सीएमएफ में क्या है, एक तो ये मैं बॉक्स टू बॉक्स करना चाहूँगा इसको, एंड एक ये मेरा यहाँ से मैं इसको खिलाना चाहूँगा अपने इसको, ठीक है। ये मेरा फॉर्मेशन रहना चाहेगा। लेट्स गो, देखते हैं अब इससे क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है। क्योंकि पोजेशन गेम का मतलब है पासिंग, और पासिंग के लिए मेरे ख्याल से 2 सीएमएफ बहुत ज़रूरी है। एएमएफ हम क्या करते हैं, मैंने नोटिस किया है अभी लास्ट टूर्नामेंट में, ये चीज़ मैंने बहुत बारीकी से नोटिस की है कि जो आपकी फॉर्मेशन है ना उसी तरह के से आपका मतलब लाइक प्ले स्टाइल होना चाहिए। अब आप ऐसे नहीं कर सकते कि आप डिफेंसिव फील्ड डाल रहे हो और वहाँ डाल रहे हो आप पोजेशन। जब आप डिफेंस डाल रहे हो तो पोजेशन क्यों करो, आप काउंटर करो ना। तो ये चीज़ें ना, ये छोटी छोटी चीज़ें इस गेम को आई थिंक खेलते हुए 2 साल हो गया, 1.5 साल तो हो गया मेरे से, 1.5 साल हो गया। तो देखो अभी कहाँ तक जाती है, अभी बड़ा कुछ सीखने को मिला है। पिछला टूर्नामेंट हमारा उतना अच्छा नहीं गया, बीच में वेदर भी ख़राब हो गया था लेकिन बट ये है कि एक्सक्यूज साइड पे रख के मतलब ऑन एन एवरेज अगर मेरे पर डे 6 गेम मेरे ख़राब जा रहे हैं, लॉस हो रहा है, वो नहीं है अच्छा नहीं है मेरे ख्याल से हमारे को।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti carries the ball down the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
ऐसा है, टॉप प्लेयर्स है वो स्किल से भी खेलते हैं, पासिंग से भी खेलते हैं, उनका ही माइंड है वो जब टाइम और स्किल का मतलब
India with the corner, they're first.
प्रॉपर नीड है वहाँ आप स्किल मार के जा रहे हो, कट रहे हैं 2 प्लेयर या 1 प्लेयर बिल्कुल ही रॉन्ग साइड जा रहा है।
Oh, shooting chance!
अरे बारूद भाई आज पूरे जोश में आए हैं।
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
Raul absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Gavi. India yet to have an attempt on goal. That's Rudiger. Van Dijk. And it's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. Beckham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
It's Raul! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first moment of Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And we've reached half-time.
Guys, like, subscribe.
Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
लेट्स गो गाइस, लाइक सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूले। और अभी हम कर रहे हैं फ्रेंडली मैच कर रहे हैं।
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Guti. Coming on the
India
field
get the second half going.
Number 8, Rivaldo.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Conte. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Boyan. Raul. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's too far for anyone.
Beckham.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gavi. And the pass is intercepted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Climbs up big! He's got a goal! And again they hit the front! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. India get themselves into the lead. Boyan. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance here to counter. Hernandez, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Probing pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. Look at the space here. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
अच्छा कर रहे थे बट हमने बीच में थोड़ा सा अटैकिंग के लिए जरूरत पोजीशन
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field.
Right card gathers from the goal kick. India still have the cards to affect this game. Xavi Simons, Messi. It's Gavi.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off.
Big chance!
मारू भाई को तो पूरा काट दिया रे डिफेंस ही खोल दिया पूरा मेसी ने एक टर्न पास मारने के बजाय बैक टर्न लेके
I can watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is quite a battle.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Raul. Nicely weighted ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Goes for the header! Yes!
यार कीपर छोटा रह रहा है यार.
Late in the day, this could well be it.
Nice.
Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, it's very well played because it's so easy to get those wrong.
India take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Hello everybody.
But ये होता है तब गुस्सा आ जाता है बंदे को, फिर वो बंदा डालता है काउंटर. पर ये AMF वाला भी ठीक है. बारूद भाई एक और खेल लें क्या? एक और हो जाए बारूद भाई. रेडी कर दो बस. बाहर निकलने की जरूरत ही नहीं, आप रेडी दबाओ. रेडी दबा दो अगर खेलना है, वरना मैं चाह रहा हूँ फिर रैंक पुश करना है. इसके बाद आप रैंक पुश करेंगे. जी जी मज़ा आया, मज़ा आया, मज़ा तो बहुत आया, मज़ा तो आया. अभी आप ये बताओ कि आप एक और खेल रहे हो? अच्छा कर दिया. 2 मिनट रुकना फिर मैच शुरू करने से पहले मेरे को एक चीज़ करनी है यार. मुझे ज़रा स्टेटस डालना है. ज़रा हम स्टेटस डाल लें गाइस. इंस्टा वालों इधर आ जाओ, हमें भी देखो. इंस्टा वालों को पता ही नहीं लगता है कि मैं लाइव स्ट्रीम करना है, और मेरी भी गलती है उसमें कि मैं वही देना चाहिए मुझे एक्चुअली बिजी बहुत हूँ ना टाइम ही नहीं मिलता है चलो भारत भाई इस बार हम आपके साथ डायरेक्ट शुरुआत ही एसएस से करेंगे क्योंकि मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि एसएस इफेक्टिव है रोनाल्डो ब्रदर यू आर डन नॉट येट एलएमएफ है मेरे पास सीएफ है सीवी है सीएमएफ है पीटीएफ है एक में से एक बात भारत भाई सॉरी भारत भाई इंस्टा वालों तुम्हारा भाई लाइव है फटाफट आ रहे हो जरा यूट्यूब पे थोड़ी गप्पे हो जाए क्या कर रहे हो गाइस वेट भारत भाई वेट भारत भाई 2 मिनट बस सीएमएफ डीएमएफ हो गया हमारा नहीं मार को खिला ले फर्स्ट अरे चल जाओ भाई 11 मिनट आ जाओ आगे आ गया भाई आ गया बस देखते हैं कितने बंदे आते हैं डाल दिया है हमने
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Shot could be on. Eto is flagged offside.
He's flagged offside.
Nice looking ball. Now it's Bale.
Hernandez भी attacking अच्छी मतलब इसके run
any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team, but Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham. And Hernandez. And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for a big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
What a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Spanish तो होना चाहिए था Spanish तो होना चाहिए था Ito to save इधर बाय Reese भी अच्छा है मतलब
Looking for a run-up.
गुड बॉल है अरे क्या किया रे गुड बॉल है
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gavi. Still goalless. Gavi. Can he get on the end of this? Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And it's DiMarco. It's run loose here, and he's managed to get free. DiMarco. And he's whipped and climbs up big. Goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Shoots!
Lovely play by Messi.
A game of
Lovely play by
thrills,
Messi.
all square in the
वो
blink
चैंपियन बन गया
of an
रोनाल्डो
eye.
किस चीज का?
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug
Arab
in to
Cup
produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
India grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Raul. Deep cross.
हर बार
Cleared without hesitation.
जब मैंने पिछले मैच में भी जो हेडर खाया और इस मैच में मैं हेडर खाया, मेरी सबसे बड़ी
And it's half-time here.
पास करा.
Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
The manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. DiMarco has created one goal already. Raul. Raul cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be...
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Eto deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And we have our very first corner.
Blunder.
Van Balten with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Eto. Now it's Mbappe. He might be in here. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Red इसको कैसे हुई इसको? बस मुझे थोड़ा डी के बहुत टैकल मारा है, रेड दे दिया. रेड है ग्रदर, इसका तो मैंने कोई रखा ही नहीं सब्स्टिट्यूट. आर भी है, बस वो नहीं खेलेगा. क्या करूँ? ये खेलेगा? अब यहाँ मेरी गलती क्या है, मैं बताता हूँ आपको. गलती मेरी ये है, गलती आपकी गलतियाँ मैं आपको बताता हूँ. तो यहाँ हम दो प्लेयर चेंज करेंगे. अब इधर आएगा हमारा ये कुत्ता, क्यों इसलिए मेरा थोड़ा सा तेज. यहाँ मेरी गलती पता क्या थी? यहाँ हमारी गलती ये थी कि बहुत ज़्यादा पासिंग के लिए चले गए, जाना नहीं चाहिए था हमारे को, थोड़ा सा ऐसे और इसको थोड़ा वाइट खिलाता। इसमें तो कुछ नहीं होगा, इंस्ट्रक्शंस में तो मेरे को देनी पड़ेगी वो अपनी जगह से नहीं हिलेगा तो कहीं नहीं जाएगा, वो मेन रहेगा। अरे आज पर भाई टैकल तो मेरे को रिस्की था, वो तो मेरे को मारना ही था,
Failed with a real chance here.
क्या यहाँ से बात
and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
यही चला हुआ मेरे को पता है, यही चला हुआ इस वाले से उस वाले प्लेयर पे जाना चाहिए।
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keepers.
It's Eto! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
India really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Knocks it into space. Now the ball in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's ended up in no man's land. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neymar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
India really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
ये गलतियां ना।
Well, this is Eto. He's one-on-one, decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
चलो 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 गाइस, क्या लगता है कौन जीतेगा? लाइक सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें। आप लोगों को मैं ऐसे ही अपना मुंह चलाता रहूँगा, एंटरटेन करता रहूँगा, बट आप भी हमसे
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
थक जाते हैं भाई, मुंह चलाने से ज़्यादा हम गेम पे ध्यान देते हैं, क्योंकि अभी हम
India are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Eto! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Eto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
DiMarco can get it clear. Shot a goal! Another special Neymar moment! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 9 minutes and we're all square again! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So all square with chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Messi
Messi
तेरी बैग
Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
यहाँ से
You know, you just know there is no stopping
that. 96
I
minute
think
extra
he's
time
even
था।
surprised
इन्होंने
himself,
96
Peter, and how well he caught that.
इनको रोकना चाहिए था ना मैच। अभी साला मैं तो हार गया ना,
Very
मैं
quickly the substitute made hit.
ये गलत बात है।
And we're done.
दोबारा ये
A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
भारत भाई कोई नहीं, 10 मैन डाउन था, फिर भी मैंने कमबैक किया। अभी इससे ज़्यादा मैं नहीं कर सकता भारत भाई। चलो अभी हम करेंगे फुल फोकस अपने रैंक पुश पे, क्योंकि रैंक पुश भी बहुत ज़रूरी है। तो जो हमने अभी स्क्वाड बिल्ड किया है, क्या उसके हिसाब से हम खेलना शुरू करें? लेट्स गो। तो मैं CMF की यहाँ पर मैं वो करूँगा। आज हमारे CMF का ट्रायल होगा, ट्रायल। क्या बोल रहे बालू भाई? ओह व्हाट अ फिनिश टू द मैच ब्रो। हार्ड लक ब्रो, मेरे मेरे लिए तो हार्ड लक, बट मज़ा आया, मज़ा आया। मैंने भी अच्छा कमबैक दिया था, बट थोड़ा सा कमबैक मेरा थोड़ा सा वो हो गया। टैकल टूकल सब हुए थे, बट वो क्लियर नहीं किया मैंने ढंग से, वापस आ गई बॉल। और उसके बाद तो फिर तुमने जो करना था कर दिया। किस्मत 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 की बात है। अभी अपने पास SS में किसको खिला सकता हूँ, ये भी है मतलब क्या कर सकता हूँ? एनीथिंग एल्स? हार्ड लक बारूद भाई, फिर मिलेंगे, कल खेलेंगे आपके साथ। कल तो नहीं खेलूंगा, मतलब थर्सडे को खेलेंगे। अभी थोड़ा सा अपन अपन थोड़ा सा फोकस कर लें अपने इस पे, क्या बोलते हैं अपने गेम प्ले पे थोड़ा चेंजेस करते हैं। DMF, अब मेरे पास 2 DMF है। एक तो ईटो, इसको भी खिलाते, इसको भी खिलाते, सबको खिलाएंगे। बट ये तो प्योर DMF है ना, हमारे पास CMF कौन है? ये है ना CMF, प्रॉपर CMF खिलाते ना। लाओ एक और CMF है, लाओ इसको भी लाओ, दोनों CMF को खिलाऊंगा मैं आज। आओ CMF के ट्रायल है आज, कौन सा CMF अच्छा खेलता है? अभी ये क्या है, इसका क्या है? और चेस्टर, ठीक है। और ये बॉक्स टू बॉक्स, ठीक है, बॉक्स टू बॉक्स एंड और चेस्टर है हमारे पास। तो किसको खिलाऊँ मैं अभी? गाइस लाइक सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें, और जो जो स्ट्रीम पे आ रहे हैं वो प्लीज़ इस स्ट्रीम को अपने उन दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करें जो रियल में फ़ुटबॉल को पसंद करते हैं और खेलते हैं। जो बूढ़े हो चुके हैं, जिनके फुटबॉल छोड़ दिया मतलब लाइक कम्पिटिटिव खेलना बंद कर दिया है, अपने ड्रीम्स को छुपा दिया है कहीं कोने में, उनको शेयर करें, उनके साथ शेयर करें। अभी इसको नहीं खिलाऊंगा मैं इसकी जगह इसको खिलाऊंगा। यस, क्योंकि ये प्लेयर जो है ना, हाई कार्ड, इसको कोई बीट नहीं कर सकता DMF में मेरे ख्याल से तक। और भी प्लेयर हैं, बट आई थिंक ये जहाज हमारा अच्छा लग रहा है, मज़ा आ रहा है। इंडिविजुअली हम कहाँ हैं DMF पीछे रखेंगे। एंड जब हम अटैक करेंगे तब हम अटैकिंग में किसको डालेंगे? इसको डालेंगे, कामाविंगा को डालते हैं। एंड जब हम डिफेंस करेंगे तो भी हम कामाविंगा को ही डालते हैं। तो लेट मी डू वन थिंग गाइज, लाइक सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें, और अगर आप मेरी स्ट्रीम पे आए हो तो यार क्या क्या बोला तुम्हें? शेयर करो स्ट्रीम को दोस्तों के साथ। कब कब खोलेगा तुम्हारा खून? मैं खोलूँगा, तुम लोग मेरे को सपोर्ट करो। देखो मैं खून खोलता हूँ अपना आज तुम्हारा भाई देख। बैकअप साले, तू बैकअप किस साले से ले रहा? कूद रिया। आउच। ये लो बैकअप यहाँ से आएगा। चलो गाइस लेट्स गो। अब देखते क्या बनता है अपना। जीत गया बंदा तो चैंपियन ऑफ द बादशाह। यार मेरे को वो भी देखना था, मेरे को वो भी देखना था यार। चलो पहले हम CF EMF CMF AMF DMF आज CMF को स्पेशली मैं चेक करना चाहूँगा कि क्या है, समझ रहे हो? CMF के साथ खेलना इज बहुत ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि अगर आप पूरे गेम को अपने कंट्रोल में रखो ना, तो आप खेलोगे आधी गेम को सबसे पहले, बस वो एक आधा अटैक में अच्छा
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, now here's a team sheet that speaks of excitement and unpredictability, Jim.
It certainly does, Peter, especially since it includes a certain Dimitar Berbatov. I think he'll be the key to connecting the midfield to the attack here. Such a potent finisher, but remarkably unselfish too, and he will often drop that little bit deeper to try and trigger attacks himself.
Just such a clever footballer, and there's always a sense of danger when he's around.
Really looking forward to seeing him.
What a throw in. And here's Berbatov. Rijkaard. Camavinga to Messi. And it's Neymar. Rijkaard. And it's Camavinga. Now James. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Serginho delivers with whip. Howson can get it clear. He's tried one! India still without a single shot on target. He's having a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. James. Serginho gets across to intercept that.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it
कप्पू मम्मी का फोन आ रहा है मेरे फोन से करो
denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press and there's simply no way out.
Hernandez, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Not the most accurate pass. Wilshere. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Eto'o was only too happy to help out in defence. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Wilshere. Koundé. Now it's Messi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a great... And Boyan! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rijkaard. And he's decided to go for it. Just off target.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. That's very neat. And it's Neymar. Eto'o under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Wilshere, great vision. Out towards the flank. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Hernandez. Hernandez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Bojan. Wilshere has it out wide and in space.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Wilshere cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Impressed. नेमार ने मेरे को अच्छा दिखाया है, but let's see हज़ार्ड क्या होगा। हज़ार्ड रोनाल्डो को ले, मेसी नेमार देख चुके हैं। Let's रोनाल्डो को इधर मेरा Let's go guys, क्या लगता है? Like, subscribe and share.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 27.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And it's Azar. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked out the run. Oh, look at the space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been one straight back.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute at a
Gavi
time.
could try cutting inside here. The ball, what has happened here? It's a mighty effort! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.
And now, to all members of the crowd,
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Last chance.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
ये लास्ट 90 प्लस मिनट ये क्या था, कितना क्लोज बचा है देखो तो जरा। ओए यार क्लोज बे, that's close, that's really close guys। कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं, तुम्हारे भाई अभी 2 ड्रॉ हो चुके हैं, धीरे धीरे आएगा, धीरे धीरे ऊपर आएंगे अभी हम। पर नेमार से अलग लेवल की स्किल करता हूँ, मजा आता है तो नेमार से। नेमार का टर्न, हाय हाय, ला 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 ला, ओ व्हाट अ फिनिश टू द मैच गाइस। और सुनाओ की हाल है, की हाल है, यो यो। चलो, तो आज हमारे रैंक कुछ के 2 मैच हुए, दोनों ड्रॉ। बीच में 2 मैच हमने फ्रेंडली खेले थे, जो हम दोनों हारे हैं। वो जस्ट फ्रेंडली था बट हारे हैं। और ये हमारी नई फॉर्मेशन है, इस नई फॉर्मेशन में हम CMF को ट्राई करेंगे। CMF हमारे क्या करते हैं हमारे ज़िंदगी में। जिंदगी में से हम हमारे क्या करेंगे गाइस। लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूले। डिवीजन 2 का प्लेयर हमारे साथ है। वन वाचिंग, कोई बात नहीं, लेट्स गो। डेविड बैकहम को खिलाएंगे इस बार हम, एंड काबी को खिलाओ यहाँ पर, और ये ठीक है। कीपर में कोर्टुआ आएगा, कोर्टुआ को खिला के देखते हैं कोर्टुआ हमारे कितने रंग में भंग डालेगा और भंग में रंग डालेगा। लेट्स गो आवाज़ नहीं डालनी चाहिए। यस, पब्लिक को सुनता है क्या बात कर रहा है। पब्लिक मेरी सुनने के लिए है, आपकी नहीं। आपके सिर्फ BGMI में सुन रहे हो, eFootball में हमारे। और भाई स्टार्ट क्या दिख रहा है इसकी, तो मैंने स्क्वाड में चेक किया यार, इसकी स्क्वाड क्या थी।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ambitious ball here, and he was quick to react. Rijkaard opts for safety. Hakimi. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's just playing it safe and simple. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Passing nice and neat. Shot, surely! Sensational from Eto! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Matthäus. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Probing pass. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's a good run down the left. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get it through? Now it's Rodrigo. Chance for a shot! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, oh, what a mistake! He's found a way through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
अभी यहाँ से हारना ज़्यादा क्लोज लग रहा है मुझे, जीतने का पता नहीं। बहुत ज़्यादा रिस्की अटेम्प्ट से अभी मेरे को टैकल।
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Neymar ready to try one.
Coming on the field.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Neymar! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
India can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. He is through here. Beckham. Messi!
कैसे बच गया ये?
Messi. Fernandez. That has not gone well.
देख
And Rodrigo. Rodrigo!
क्या बे ऐसे
Goal,
बेकार प्लेयर के साथ
Barcelona!
किस्मत भी अच्छी
And the
उसकी।
comeback is complete.
मेरी कीपर के
There
हाथ
was
में
to
लगके
be
वापस आ
only
गया।
one outcome.
वो बंदा
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And yes, it's him again.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Hakimi,
हाँ,
and the first 45 minutes are up.
बेकार मैच है ना मतलब।
Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair
Hard
reflection
possession,
of things overall,
Please,
you'd have to
of course,
say
please.
that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
This is a
The
lost
midway point of the
children's
game.
announcement.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
तुझाई के अंदर मुंह करके सुन
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
सुन ले पर आराम से सुनना फिर आवाज।
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
हाँ इसको हटाते हैं।
Chouameni gets it away.
क्या कर जीते क्या करेंगे जीत के।
Gavi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
खेलने नहीं आते बस खेल खराब करने आते।
India really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Deftly away.
बंदे ने ना अंदर घुसा दिए बंदे से डर के मारे। वे क्या
India perhaps contemplating their next change here.
क्या करेंगे देखो।
Saliba calmly anticipates.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
मेरा एक बंदा मैं 10 मैन
Now Van Dijk.
ये 11 बंदे का है फिर भी ये अंदर
Hakimi.
डिफेंस में घुस के खेल रहा है। मैं तो हैरान इस
And
बात
it's Gavi.
रेड मिला है
Chouameni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Beckham. Oh, that's nice. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
आप फुटबॉल क्यों खेल रहे हो आप पकड़िए चलाओ।
Nicely shaped ball. This looks promising. He's through, it's 1-0. And the finish! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
इस बंदे से हार कभी-कभी ना लक इतना गंदा होता है इस बंदे को दूसरे 3-4 मैच खिलाओ।
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Donadoni really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Lobbed in behind. Just 5 minutes left. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's decided to go for it. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Gavi. Hakimi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. So that's it. It is all over. India did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Hello, attendees.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
तेरे जैसे को ना मैं तू अभी जीत गया, तेरी किस्मत अच्छी थी, मैंने रेड खा लिया फालतू में जो भी हुआ, डबल बार डाल के तू खेला है, तेरे को तो क्या बोलूं मैं। 10 मैच लगाएगा ना तो तेरे को 10 के 10 हरा दूंगा मैं, इतना मैं बोलता हूँ। जो मर्जी तूने डिवीजन खेला, स्ट्रीम देखने आएगा ना, मैसेज जरूर करके जाइए। मूड खराब करने वाले बंदे होते हैं ये। बंदा अच्छे से आके रैंक पुश करना, मजे से खेलना चाहता है, और ऐसे गंदे प्लेयरों के साथ मैच लग जाता है ना, जिनको सिर्फ क्रॉस करने आते हैं, गोल मारने के बाद पीछे 2 बंदे घुसा के। बताओ 10 मैन हूँ मैं, वो उसके 11 बंदे हैं, फिर भी वो फुटबॉल को फुटबॉल की तरह नहीं खेलते। हर कहीं से शूट, वो क्लियर, हर बॉल पे शूट, क्लियर, दड़ा। भाई दिमाग खराब है। एक दिन भी ऐसा प्लेयर आया था, उस दिन मेरा मूड ऑलरेडी खराब था, मतलब पता नहीं कैसे खराब हुआ था। तभी मैं चल स्ट्रीम करने आ गया, मैं चल स्ट्रीम करता हूँ। उस दिन भी वो एक बंदा आया था ना, उसने ना पहले ही मेरा खून जला हुआ था, उसने और जला दिया। मेरा तो ऐसा मन कर रहा था ना कि गेम के अंदर घुस के इसको मार दूँ। तो बिगाड़ दिया गेम को, गेम की तरह नहीं खेलते ना किसी बहुत ऐसे बंदे मेरे को ग्राउंड पे भी टक्कर थे जब मैं फुटबॉल खेलता था ना, अपने टाइम तब होते थे कुछ बंदे सेम माइंडसेट वाले। मतलब फुटबॉल अब तुम खेलने आए हो, ठीक है, टूर्नामेंट जीतना अलग होता है, अगर तुम अगर फ्रेंडली खेलो या नॉर्मली कुछ भी करो, फुटबॉल गेम फुटबॉल भी।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and will be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy Jamal Musiala is one of the most talked about attacking talents. He can play centrally or he can play any of the wide positions. He's got the ability to turn quickly, got real pace in his game to engage defenders and go past them. And he just has this knack of using those assets to create space for himself in that final third.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, cracking ball. And this is Messi. Robertson. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, some tackle that. Vitinha.
There they go, hunting again. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Hernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's picked his way through. Camavinga. And this is Eto'o. There's the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Short changes him with that pass. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Camavinga, and he's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
India have reclaimed it. Oh, sweet feet. He's away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Plays it in low. And that has sent him sprawling. And he's there to get it away. Azar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this is Eto'o. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back on the way.
India clearly have been the better.
And the finish!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's...
Shapes to shoot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Eto'o really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's hoisted clear. Shot a goal! Off the post! Danger averted for now. Eto'o.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible and he shoots! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was a given. It always was. And it's Eto'o! They want to be quick to recover this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Guti. And there's green grass ahead of him. Dembele! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Vitinha. Hernandez. And it's Azar. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That's a little off target. Messi. Musiala. Great vision. Howson gets across to intercept that. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the shot! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
82 minutes is
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Musiala. Number 12, McTominay. Coming on the field, number 8, Mateus. Number 13, Busquets.
Let's go boys. टू वाचिंग आ रही है, एक तो मैं देख रहा हूँ खुद, दूसरा कौन देख रहा है गाइस? जो भी देख रहा है लाइक सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें अपने दोस्तों, लाइक सब्सक्राइब तो कर ही दिया होगा, शेयर करना ना भूलें।
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. India go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Guti. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Rijkaard.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. And the keeper's given it away. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is a super goal, a truly super goal.
Well, the power he managed to get into the shot just seemed to catch the goalkeeper by surprise. He really thumped it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
एक और खेलना है क्या? नहीं यार, अभी नहीं, अभी मेरे को रैंक पुश करना। एक और अब हम कल नेक्स्ट ब्लैक स्ट्रीम पे करेंगे पक्का। आज तुमने बड़ा अच्छा खेला। अभी मैं इसकी थोड़ी सी अपनी लंका लगा लूं, क्योंकि मेरी लंका लगी हुई है इसकी पहले। आपकी बात बिल्कुल सुनाई नहीं देता। मेरी आवाज नहीं आती क्या यार? मेरा माइक तो सब कुछ ठीक है, क्यों नहीं आ रही आवाज? सच में नहीं आ रही क्या? नहीं, मेरे इसमें तो ठीक आ रही है। मैं तो अपना YouTube ऑन कर रहा हूँ, मेरे उसमें तो बिल्कुल ठीक आ रही है, क्लियर आ रही है। तुम्हारे हेडफोन यहाँ उसमें गड़बड़ है क्या कुछ? या तो रिफ्रेश करके एक बार देखो, रिफ्रेश करो, या ऐप मतलब मेरा बंद करके देखो, एक बार YouTube दोबारा ऑन करो। इन गेम का आवाज तुम लोगों ने ही तो कम कराया है। रुक, मैं थोड़ी बढ़ाता हूँ। आपकी ठीक है, मेरी ई फुटबॉल की तुमने ही कम कराई यार, मैंने तभी कम करी थी। 25 कर देता हूँ मैं तो। 20 में नहीं सुनाई दी थी, 25 वाज। अब आ रही है, अब आएगी शायद। सिर्फ कमेंट्री अभी ठीक है, हाँ अभी आएगी। अभी देखते हैं। पिछला मैच काफ़ी शानदार रहा हमारे लिए। बंदा थोड़ा सा ढीला था। इस मैच को देखते हैं। आर्सेनल एसी मिलान वर्सेस इंडिया। मबाप्पे ठीक है, क्रिस्टियानो ठीक है, ईडन हैजार्ड इसको खिलाओ। अच्छा तो मेरे ख्याल से जो सीएम वितीनिया और इधर से डेविड बैकहम आई थिंक एल्बर्ट को खिला लेते हैं फास्ट है, बट अगर हेडर वाला सीएफ है, एलडब्ल्यूएफ रख दिया, एक एसएस रख दिया, एएमएफ ओए ये सैमी को एमएफ मिला है। गाइस लाइक सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें क्योंकि तुम्हारा भाई स्मार्ट भी है, बातचीत भी अच्छी है। हाँ बट शादी हो चुकी है। ऐसे क्या घूर रहे हो वे?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
पिछला मैच अच्छा कमबैक था, अभी इस मैच
So off we go then.
Darren Fletcher will be key here. It's going to be down to him to dictate the tempo of this game.
Yeah, he's the sort of player, isn't he, that the team turns to in tough times.
Yeah, he's going to have to do an awful lot because of his position. Regaining possession, shielding and covering that defence, distributing the ball and carrying it up the pitch at times. He's always willing to go that extra mile.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Eto'o. Xavi Alonso goes steaming forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rijkaard. And smartly reclaimed. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's found a way through.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Threads one in. Nice interception, well timed. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Now it's Drogba. Drogba is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Hernandez. Beckham. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Hazard. Hazard! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's looking wide. That is ended up in no man's land. Neymar. Fletcher was in no mood for any of that.
India have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something.
Shoots!
Marvellous goal! Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter...
And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. But this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
India have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Xabi Alonso. No way through there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! A finish of true class! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Beckham. And this is Eto'o. Hazard. Oh, cracking. Eto'o! And it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shapes to shoot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Mateus gathers from the goal kick. Looking for the run. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Out towards the flank. No way through. Can he get it through? That has been cut short. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Decent chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Cafu gets it away.
ब्रदर जूनियर आरएफसी भाई आपको हिंदी इंग्लिश दोनों में समझा दिया है तो जब आप अपना नाम बताएंगे तो हम खेलेंगे
And here's Vitinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. India presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. So very much the hero in this game.
अभी पहले तो मुझे जूनियर आरएसएफ का कोई मैसेज नहीं आया। मैसेज करेगा तो हम बात करेंगे उससे। क्लच पुराना दोस्त है हमारा। लाइव स्ट्रीम पे ही बना था बट आया नहीं, काफ़ी दिनों के बाद आया है। क्या हाल है, क्या चल रहा है लाइफ में, की चल रहा है लाइफ में की। चलो हमने आज अभी हमने 2 मैच अच्छे जीते हैं। आपकी आवाज़ कम आ रही है, मेरी आवाज़ कम कराई है, मेरी आवाज़ अब लो। अभी ठीक है आवाज़ मेरी आवाज़ बारूद ने कम कराई। बारूद बोलता है कि आपकी आवाज़ 1v1 में आओ भाई। जूनियर आरएफसी भाई आपके साथ मैं 1v1 आऊँगा। मैंने आपको इतनी बार आपका नाम ले लेके बोल दिया। पहले तो आप अपना नाम बताओ, क्या है रियल नेम बताओ, ठीक है। थोड़ी सी गपशप मारो, थोड़ा अपने बारे में बताओ। मेरी स्ट्रीम को जाके लाइक करो, सब्सक्राइब करो चैनल को, उसके बाद हम आपके साथ खेलेंगे। कहाँ बिजी था पैस क्लच, कहाँ बिजी था 20 दिन से? एग्ज़ाम चल रहे थे क्या? डिवीज़न 1 के प्लेयर के साथ मैच लगा, मज़ा आएगा। जूनियर भाई आपके साथ हम पक्का खेलेंगे। मैं नेक्स्ट मैच आपके साथ ही खेलूंगा, बट आप पहले जाओ स्ट्रीम पे लाइक सब्सक्राइब करो चैनल को, मेरी वीडियोस देखो, उसके बाद थोड़ा अपने बारे में बताओ। स्कूल में हो, क्या करते हो, फिर हम सोचेंगे आपके साथ। आज आया आपकी स्ट्रीम पे, हाँ मैंने भी तो वही बोला कि आपकी आवाज़ सुनाई नहीं दे रही। तूने बोला अच्छा मेरी आवाज़, मेरा जो मैं माइक वाली आवाज़ नहीं सुनाई दे रही, तूने मेरे को बोला कि यार वो कर बोल रहा है। चल मैं बढ़ाता हूँ, मैंने 150 किया, अभी ठीक नहीं है? अभी बताओ, हेलो हेलो अभी बताओ। इसकी आवाज़ यहाँ से भी कोई लेना देना नहीं है, इसका यहाँ से भी कोई लेना देना नहीं। इवेंट का चाहिए, कैसा गया इवेंट, आएगा इवेंट सब कुछ कर दिया, सब कुछ कर दिया। जूनियर भाई इस मैच के बाद, इस मैच तक रुको आप, ठीक है। थोड़ा अपने बारे में बताओ, फिर हम पक्का खेलेंगे। क्या करते हो, पढ़ाई करते हो, स्कूल में हो, कॉलेज में हो, क्या करते हो ये बताओ। किसको बुलाऊँ, किसको बुलाऊँ, किसको बुलाऊँ? ईडन थक गया वैसे तो, लैपटॉप मेरा है नहीं। डेविड बैकहैम खेलेगा हमारा, एल्बर्ट को भी नहीं बुलाना क्योंकि दूसरा बंदा डिवीज़न 1 कर लेगा। CF बोल उसके पास SSC मैच में आएगा। अभी ठीक है, अभी ठीक है ना? थैंक्स भाई। और सुनाओ, काय का इवेंट था तुम्हारा? कमेंट्री और क्राउड की आवाज़ ओवर पावर कर रही है आपकी बस। अच्छा सॉरी भाई, अभी नहीं होगा। हम का माफ़ कर दो।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
भाई वो पढ़ाई लिख रहा है तो तू समझ जा कि वो पढ़ाई कर रहा है।
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
किस क्लास में हो?
We have already
7,
started
6,
here.
8, 10.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter.
Can they get him away?
क्या हाल है? OBS स्टूडियो मेरी OBS की सांस रुकी थी।
Kukchu.
आई मेरी आवाज़?
And it's Tonali.
गाइस रिफ्रेश कर लो,
And it's Hakimi.
स्ट्रीम थोड़ी सी बंद हो गई थी, रिफ्रेश कर लो। आई मेरी आवाज़? हेलो?
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack...
Okazaki!
जूनियर ब्रदर किस क्लास में, पहले तो ये बताओ ना। कृष्णा को लेकर यूजरनेम रिक्वेस्ट भेज। अच्छा जूनियर के साथ खेल।
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
जब तक मेरा मैच हो जाएगा फिर मैं एक और खेल लूँगा, फिर तुम अगले मैच में फिर अगले से अगले मैच खेलो।
Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
गोल मार दिया भी।
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
चलो भाई फोकस डिवीजन 1 का प्लेयर है।
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever...
Beckham! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Beckham brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Like, subscribe and now
Hazard. Now it's Eto'o.
बॉलर वासिफ
Hazard. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kukçu.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
पास बहुत अच्छा दिया उसने देख के दिया
Vitinha. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kukçu gets over and intercepts. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Little pass back, aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Played into space. Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha. India looking to pass their way through. Now it's Haaland.
Oh, ले ली तो बॉल
Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
fresh कर लो
A
guys
very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I'd like to draw your
The
attention
own
to the
goal
screen
was symptomatic
right now
of
for
their
information
first
on our
half
shuttle bus
performance.
service.
They're
क्या
not
लग रहा है
at it.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm enough.
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Tonali. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
ओए
Oh, this looks sharp. It's a searching pass. And this is Van Basten. Lovely feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard. And here's Eto'o. It's a loose ball.
ले ले बैठे हैं
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now, this could be a chance. Ah, that's a fine interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Knocks it into space.
फिर बच गया
India needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Tries to play it through. Oh, such a clever touch. And back to the keeper. And it's been given away. It's Hazard! It's there! Do not write them off! Back they come! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
पासिंग खेलने के लिए पीछे गया
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Azar.
India can
Number
make
11,
their change now with a break in play.
Number 6,
That has certainly made things interesting.
Number 24.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to...
Tries a shot!
Number 23.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
All hands on deck for this one.
Number 8, Hadrian. Number 2,
फॉर्मेशन चेंज कर दी क्या भाई? हाँ भाई फॉर्मेशन मैंने टूर्नामेंट खेला है, मैंने मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड वाला टूर्नामेंट खेला तो वहाँ से बहुत कुछ सीखे हैं.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries a measured ball.
क्या पास है?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
फॉर्मेशन तो मैंने बहुत चेंज कर दी, ये चेंज करी, फिर इसके बाद मैंने इससे पहले मैंने 2-2-2-4 वाली भी ट्राई करी, वो बड़ी अच्छी थी. टूर्नामेंट मैंने उसी से खेला 2-2-4 वाली से, मज़ा आया. ठीक है.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Played out towards the right wing. Gavi in acres of space out wide.
इसमें देखते हैं इसमें क्या होता है. Last
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Attack.
Van Dijk getting this one clear.
Oh, the draw match.
And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not.
पैस तो उसके साथ जूनियर के साथ मैच खेलने गया था, क्या हुआ? बड़ी जल्दी आ गया. ये बता पहले. हेलो हेलो बॉयज, जल्दी मैसेज टाइप करो जल्दी फटाफट, वरना तुम्हारा भाई गया अगला मैच खेलने. टाइम कम है हमारे पास. जूनियर भाई भेजो, फिर कोड भेजो मेरे को, भेजो. जूनियर भाई के साथ खेलते हैं, कोड भेजो जल्दी फटाफट. उनके साथ भी खेलते हैं. ओनली वन खेलेंगे आज हम. बना भाई जल्दी बना, फिर हमको अपना एक मैच खेलना, उसके बाद हमने स्ट्रीम भी बंद करनी है. 8:30 हो गए, जल्दी करो जल्दी 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 जल्दी. कोड नहीं आया भाई का. फॉर्मेशन खेल रहे हैं अब हम, पोजेशन गेम प्ले खेलेंगे, पोजेशन स्टाइल गेम प्ले. जूनियर भाई कोड भेजो यार. 34373016 जूनियर RFC. क्या बात है. चलो भाई अभी हम अपने नए सब्सक्राइबर के साथ खेल के देखते हैं कि बंदा क्या करेगा आज. चलो लेट्स गो, स्टार्ट कर दिया है. और सुना पैस कैसा रहा इवेंट? का इवेंट था तेरा? किस चीज़ का इवेंट था? मैं भी बड़े दिनों बाद मतलब ढंग से प्रॉपर लाइव स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ. लास्ट लाइव स्ट्रीम भी हमने बहुत पहले करी थी, फिर कल 2 दिन पहले तो हमारा टूर्नामेंट का लास्ट दिन था, तो वो कर रहा. बात तो वैसे नहीं कर पाया था किसी से. आया भी मैं टाइम, उस वक्त मेरा टाइम था 10 से 11:30, तब तक तो कोई भी नहीं था. ओए होए कमर. आज बड़े दिनों के बाद ना वो किया, मैं कहा आज बड़े दिनों के बाद वो किया राष्ट्रीय गान 2 बार. भाई अंदर ऐसा जोश है ना, सारे पुलिस वाले गाने थे, हर कुछ पुरानी वाली गाने थे उसको. राष्ट्रीय गान अपना राष्ट्रीय गान क्या किया मैंने. जॉब में इतनी बिजी हो जाती है यार, ये सब चीज़ें बंदा क्या खिला रहा है बंदे के प्लेयर देखते हैं अगर एक नया प्लेयर खरीदा मिला है खरीदा तो मतलब एक नया प्लेयर इसको है लेफ्ट बैक भी है पैसा लगाया है लॉन्डे ने पैसा लगाया है भाई राष्ट्रीय गान गाते गाते ना राष्ट्रीय गान गाते गाते तो हमारे बीच में गूज़बम्स आ रहे हैं गूज़बम्स लाइक क्यों चला देशभक्ति बस अच्छी क्या भेजूं भेज दो क्या भेजूं
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Nice control. Zanetti. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Neymar, really...
Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Applies the finish! Just too high.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Now it's Eto'o. That is good alertness. Gavi. Eto'o. Lovely bit of skill. Not the most accurate pass. India, so far, providing no real test. It's Eto'o! Oh, nearly, but not quite. And it's Messi. Gavi. Gavi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicked it back promptly, rolls it backwards. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Alonso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he plays one through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Utrecht clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ball's gone out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, that's... Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that's been won straight back. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And
So
now,
we reached
I'd
the
just
halfway
like to read
point,
out our
and
fan
neither
club
side
members
have
who are
yet been able to
celebrating
force the
their
issue.
birthdays today.
It's 0-0.
नया हमारा जो सब्सक्राइबर अच्छा है मेरे ख्याल से पेड प्लेयर है
And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, what? And the shot! It's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
India have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Brilliantly cut out. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yamal. This one. And the shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 58 minutes.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Utrecht grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Eto'o. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Look at this. Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Utrecht appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Great ball and a chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style! And again they hit the front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And now he has two. India take the lead.
India clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He won't be happy with that one.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now this could... Can he finish?
What a ball, yeah.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Messi. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's neat. And Messi! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
I think we're just about done here. That's a cute ball. Now that's well seen too. Hernandez. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
ये वाला गोल मार सकता था।
Corner number 2 then.
Header.
Well, there's the clearance.
Win.
So that's
Good
it.
play, good play.
It is all over. India proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a bad.
आज का अगर बेस्ट टू लाइव है तो फटाफट से कोड भेज दे, रिप्लाई कर दे। मजा आया मैच में, मजा आया, पासिंग करके मजा आया लास्ट में। बेस्ट ब्रदर, आर यू लाइव? हेलो हेलो, माइक चेक 1 2 3 1 2। फिर मैं गया अपना मैच खेलने। पैस अगर तो रिप्लाई करता है 1 2 3 गिनने तक तो मैं रुकूंगा, वरना मैं चला डिवीजन 2 का मैच खेलने। 1 2 3 हो गया 3। रिक्वेस्ट चेक कर लेता हूँ मैं, रिक्वेस्ट भेजी मैंने। तो भाई फिर अब मैं चला अपना रैंक पुश करने। अब तेरे साथ हम आ गए, शायद आ गया। पैस अगर तू है लाइव तो जल्दी जल्दी बता, तूने अगर खेलना है तो रिप्लाई कर, अब कोड भेज मेरे को फटाफट, पहले रिप्लाई कर दे। अगर रिप्लाई नहीं कर रहा है तो फिर मैं अपना शुरू करता हूँ यार, क्योंकि फिर लेट हो रहा है काफ़ी। एक ही मैच खेलूँगा मैं, फिर मैं स्ट्रीम बंद करूँगा, 9 बज जाएंगे, मेरे को खाना खाना है। फटाफट बता दे, मैं 3 गिनूँगा दोबारा। 1 2 3। ब्रदर सॉरी, हम कल खेलेंगे आपके साथ, तो मैं अभी जाके अपनी रैंक पुश को कंटिन्यू करता हूँ। ओके ब्रदर, चलो भाई, रैंक पुश का लास्ट रैंक पुश डिवीज़न 2 आज का है ये हमारा लास्ट मैच। फिर हम खेलेंगे नेक्स्ट ऑन थर्सडे मिलेंगे हम आपको यहीं पर इसी तरह रैंक पुश करते हुए। तो उस दिन तो मैं कोशिश करूँगा कि डिवीज़न 1 पहुँच जाऊँ, क्योंकि कल मैं अपनी प्रैक्टिस करूँगा, तो उसमें भी मैं इसमें अच्छा करने की कोशिश करूँगा। डिवीज़न 1 नहीं गए यार, एक वो लाल टैग मिलने का भी एक सपना है, वो भी मिलना चाहिए ना, तभी तो मज़ा आता है। वो टैग नहीं मिला है अभी तक, मिलेगा एक दिन जरूर मिलेगा रे, मिलेगा रे। गाइस लाइक सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूले, और अपने प्यारे प्यारे मैसेज करना ना भूले। कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन रिगार्डिंग फुटबॉल के बारे में, कोई भी इन्फॉर्मेशन चाहिए तो बताओ, फुटबॉल के बारे में कोई हेल्प चाहिए तो बताओ, पूरी कोशिश कर सकते हैं करेंगे यहाँ से, यहीं से हमारे घर आते नहीं अभी नेमार की जगह पर मैं सिमंस को में रखा हुआ दूसरा प्लेयर खेल रहा है, इसका लेट्स गो। कितना टाइम हो गया हमारे को? 2 घंटे हो चुके स्ट्रीम करते हुए गाइस। मुबारक हो, 2 घंटे का पता नहीं लगता है।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponents alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Simons. Oh, red, nice interception.
Eto'o really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
Mbappe goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, it's gone in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a good-looking delivery.
Nice
That has been knocked clear. Corner number 2 then. Hernandez gets good distance on it. India are looking to go forward now. Messi. Eto'o. Oh, that was vital.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's dealt with that really well. Corner number 3 coming up. He gets big! Really well taken goal! And they're at it again in double quick time! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. James made a search from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessful. Big chance! And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Simons.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's worked it through. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Terrific header! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. India decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Now this could be a chance.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
India come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Can he get it through? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now this could be a shoot! It's a goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Howson. India perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got tall. And that is a truly outstanding save. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Stood up well to him there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Eto'o. Now that looks like shapes to shoot! Costa Curta going vertical. And smartly... Eto'o! No, he's missed it. Now it's Isco.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
That's a shade optimistic. Tries to pass it through. Ah, that's a fine interception. Bullet. That's been cut out, well played. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Rijkaard. Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's Rijkaard. Mbappe. Rijkaard.
There will be 1 minute.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Camavinga. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at...
पता नहीं कौन सेटिंग में क्यों ये सब होता है. Our squad is good, but ये चीज मैं एक्सेप्ट नहीं करूँगा. इससे हार के जाना, तो मैं सोचूं एक और मैच खेलने में बस टाइम भी है. लास्ट मैच है ये आज का, और इसमें पूरा मैच ऐसे खेल के जीत के जाना चाहता हूँ, क्योंकि पिछले मैच में एक सेटिंग की वजह से सब कुछ गड़बड़ हो गया. मैं नहीं चाहता वो सेटिंग फिर से कुछ गड़बड़ करे. गाइस, फोकस फोकस, हमें फोकस करना पड़ेगा. ऐसे तो नहीं हारना ना यार. लग जा भाई लग जा. 2 घंटे 14 मिनट हो चुके हैं. 2.5 घंटे की स्ट्रीम नहीं हुई अभी ये. चल, लास्ट मैच हमारा लग गया है. इसकी एक सेटिंग चेक करनी मैंने, उसमें खून का अटैकिंग वो होता है ना, वो हटाना पड़ेगा यार. ये कुछ तगड़ा प्लेयर है ना, कोई आते रहता है हमारे. देखो ना देखो साइड टैप कर अरे लास्ट गेम है मेरा अभी नेट की वजह से चला खाना खाने नहीं बना। एक मैच ना मैं अपनी सेटिंग की वजह से हार गया था। मैं लास्ट मैच खेल रहा हूँ, अच्छे से जाना चाहता हूँ, मेरी गलती है। तो जाऊँगा ना, अभी खाना भी नहीं लगा ना, खाना लगेगा तो जा रहा हूँ भाई। एक मैच यार, एक मैच की बात है, एक मैच के लिए तो एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं। एक मैच ऊपर हो जाए ना,
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
Messi.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who loves to just hold those central positions.
And a trailblazer, one of those modern-day playmakers. All action, covers so much ground, doesn't he? More than just a number 10.
He does. I mean, he does so many things well in his game that he's respected throughout the world.
James. And here's Osimhen. Now it's Berbatov.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now it's Neymar. Good ball, good take. Thinks about the shots. Decent chance! Goal!
Messi and Ito, what?
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. India are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Neymar. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Eto'o. Caceres cuts out the pass. Osimhen. Now it's Berbatov. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. De Bruyne receives it in a wide position. Howson getting this one clear. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, good take and a good... And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's a goal kick.
There will be one
Hernandez.
added time.
That'll be a throw-in.
Back and roll.
Looking for options for movement. Can he latch onto this? There's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
India head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
ठीक है, आप तीन डिफेंस वाला फिर डाल सकते थे, जब नहीं जा रहे, जब बीच में जाते लगे तो नहीं कर सकते। क्या हो गया? उल्टी हो रही है क्या? चलो guys.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Berbatov. Number 45.
So off we go once more.
Number 50.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Coming on the field, number 18,
And he welcomes it in.
Van Basten.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Vitinha defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that. And Messi! Long ball looking to counter. And it's Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Nakata attempts a clearance. The ball has bounced loose now. Takes the shot! Decent hit and on target. Xavi Simons quietly revving up. Can he get it through? Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Vitinha. That looks a good ball through. Good take, and is he in? Oh, he's... Eto! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's being urged to shoot. Nicely aimed pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's a cute ball.
2 added minutes has been
Courtois
indicated.
claims comfortably. Hernandez. 2 minutes to be added on. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely
मजे किए, फ्रेंड के साथ भी हमने खेला। सिक्योरिटी पहुंचा, इससे बात करता हूँ मैं। मेरे को ऑफिस से भी फोन आ रहा है गाइस, 2 मिनट रुक जाओ। चलो गाइज, आज के लिए इतना ही, मिलेंगे आपसे थर्सडे। तब तक के लिए हम ये स्ट्रीम को बंद कर रहे हैं। ध्यान रखो, टेक केयर, बाय बाय, सी यू। खेलते रहो ई फुटबॉल, फिर मिलेंगे। टाटा, बाय बाय।